Okay, so Zorn. G'day, Zorn in Perth. Question. Why does Di advocate for team versus individual incentives, and how do you apply for sales, and how does she then apply for sales roles or managers who hold targets for their own department?
Really good question, actually, and it's a question that comes up a lot. So I always say be careful what you wish for. When you incentivise, what we often see with sales teams is there's an individual component that's very strong, and you'll get behaviours linked to the achievement of that goal. So you put the carrot in front of someone, they will achieve it, particularly if it's financial and you're a sales-orientated person and you're hyper-competitive. But the achievement of that goal may be at the detriment to other areas of the business. So an example could be, we'll go back to the widget manufacturing again, it's an easy one for people to visualise. Manufacturing have to do their bit. The ordering team have to do their bit. The sales team have to do their bit. So if the salesperson is incentivised to get more sales out the door, they may achieve that. But what's the flow-on consequence to the other areas of the business? Can the manufacturing team actually deliver those sales? Can the truck driver have enough vehicles to get the equipment out to that person, for instance? So the incentive is, we need to, yes, have individual incentives, but sales is the area that it's probably the highest percentage. For other organisations, it's generally the holistic performance of the business comes first as the greater proportion, and that encourages everybody to work together. And it says, if we don't succeed, nobody succeeds. Whereas if you have only individual incentives, I can succeed, and to the hell with the rest of you. I can still get my bonus, but the business might be going broke. I can get my bonus, but the customers might be leaving in droves. So it's all about looking at all those different parts of your business. Are your customers getting what they ordered? Are they satisfied? Are your people getting the right information for an order coming in? If we're talking from a tech perspective, what's the service delivery standards? Are your customers getting responded to in the right amount of time? They're all the factors in your business. You need to look at all the moving parts together and say, well, what is the behaviour, a negative behaviour that might come from this incentive that we haven't thought of? And if you can rule that out and manage that, great, go for individual incentives. But the majority of organisations find that they'll eventually get something come undone because other areas of the business are being put at a disadvantage that they can't recover because of the actions of an individual sales incentive. I hope that answers the question for that person online. If not, please feel free to reach out to me on that and I'll expand on that further.